And we are live.
All right.
Pew, pew,
Well.
pew, 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 pew.
Oh, gee. Thanks, Tori.
Calm
Um,
down.
welcome everybody to tonight's session of A World on Fire, where we last left off. The party had plane shifted out of hell and found themselves adrift in outer space in some kind of asteroid field. Turns out when Kato asked the Elder Brain AI of the ship to take them home, he thought it meant his home. So they were brought to what looked to be a Mind Flayer base, surrounded by the remnants of destroyed Illithid ships. And finding that out, the Elder Brain got super depressed and locked itself in its containment tube.
Never to be
So
heard
while
from
the
again.
yeah, so when the party decided to make themselves useful by repairing the ship, it was shocking as they started dropping like flies. First, Amity was stabbed, and then they also found
And killed.
Kato's body. Yep, stabbed and killed. They also found Kato's body, who technically he would have died before Amity did, but whatever. And so it seemed like someone was killing people. There was thoughts that it might have been Vanya, seeing how Kato was shot by Vanya's arrows. And then as an alarm started going off, as all the oxygen was about to get separated from the ship, Vanya, Shilk, and Saga headed off to fix it, while the rest of the people tried to bring back Amity. While they were doing that, Rowan forced open the hatch to the tube with System to find that System himself is dead. And after
Goopy brain boy.
after they fixed the oxygen, the door shut on them, and then they got attacked by what they thought was Rowan, but then turns out it was Amu fucking with them, pretending to be Rowan, and as all the pretense of his fuckery was figured out, he decided to say fuck it and left the party adrift in outer space, head back to Exandria to cause some chaos back home.
So disappointed.
Amity, being dead, found herself waking up in some kind of pod and was informed that she died and her soul found refuge in her spare clone vessel that apparently her parents' healthcare plan provides. And then got a nice sight of the giant magic city that her parents have apparently been living in the last few years. Went to the observation tower to look at the asteroid belt where her friends apparently were, but had no way of contacting them or helping them. And so was taken to the biodome where her father works. And after learning about his situation and how helping him could get her in touch with one of the administrators to get to where her friends are, found out that the administrator that was overseeing her father's work was the same guy that they fought in the Shadowfell and found outside of Orcus's lair in the abyss. So that's where we left off with that shocking revelation. So we will start with the majority of the party on the ship. So, you all just realized that Amu had been fucking with you guys this entire time, and he left, and you all regrouped back on the bridge. Amity's body still sitting there, as well as the goo that is Systems remains, the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would the party like to do?
Cry in a corner.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty solid plan right now.
Too bad this room is circular.
I can leave this room. We fixed the oxygen.
Yeah, we did.
Took a couple of tries, but we fixed
All
it.
right. Just gonna look at the others. Like, okay, I can bring them back. It's gonna take me some time. It could be expensive.
We have supplies. We stocked up for this.
Do you have 1,000 gold diamond for the brain?
Does it have to be one diamond worth 1,000 gold, or could we pool resources?
That is a good question, Mike.
You talking about resurrection?
Yeah.
Well, it says a diamond, singular. So it has to be one big diamond.
Okay, we didn't prep for anything quite that big.
Let's go look. Kato, like, you got anything in there that you haven't told us about? Just like, got anything else in that bag of tricks?
Unfortunately, my stock of diamonds doesn't go that big.
Makes me feel a little bit better about our stock of diamonds then.
Okay.
I mean, why would he need a diamond with us? It's not like he could cast resurrection.
True.
Well, if I remember right, you're out of spell slots anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, it's
Beckham?
gonna take me like, yeah. All I've got is like first, seconds, thirds, and fourths.
So we can't do anything useful until people get some sleep, right? That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless one of y'all wants to venture out into the asteroid belt to find shit.
And how exactly do you
Don't know how
propose
we would do
we
that.
survive out there?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool, though.
Sorry, I left
Unless-
my spacesuit in my other bag of holding.
Yeah, I don't think Vatham kept one in his. Hold on, let me double check. No.
There is a bunch of crossbow bolts, though.
I don't think that's gonna help me build a spacesuit.
Anybody that would like to try and think of a way to survive in the void of space could make an Arcana check.
Oh,
I'd love
Anya,
to
let's
make that
go.
shit. Yeah, let's do it. I would
Same.
love to.
Yeah.
Hey! What do I know
Seeing as
about
how I-
space?
Seeing as how
Oh,
we got ourselves into this mess, we're trying
Wait,
to
Rowan,
there's
look
no
this
arrow
guy.
there?
figure out how to get ourselves.
I would
Oh,
love
Shook, I love you.
I would love for Shulk to tell me how to survive in the vacuum of space.
So,
can't wait to hear.
Stop
Shulk.
breathing.
Got it.
as a reminder, it is not a vacuum of space, it is just a void of space.
You're right, I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
It's a
All right, there is air.
Well, no, there's not air.
It's just not a
It's void
vacuum.
of
That was
It's
the
just
whole
not a
problem
vacuum.
that we had to fix.
So, Shilk, you would know, or at least you would theorize, knowing what you do know about space, that, if oxygen, has to follow the rules of gravity like everything else, then, all you need to do is be in a place where it would make sense for there to be oxygen. So, if there was oxygen, it would gather on the asteroids. However, because they're asteroids, it's doubtful there is any oxygen on them. But you guys are in basically a ship graveyard. So any of the ships out there would have oxygen on them, as well as the main base of the Illithid would also have oxygen. Because though they are a spacefaring race, they still
need to
need
breathe. They may not have mouths, but they still need to breathe.
So, how far are we from the main Illithid city? Can we see it from where we are?
Well, it's not a city. It's just
Well,
it's just
the big ship.
well, yeah. So there's several destroyed ships, and then there's tucked into an asteroid. There is what looks to be like a dock.
Like a station almost.
Yeah, like a station.
How close is that station?
Well, hard to tell because you're in space.
Well, it's kind of hard to judge distance when you have no
I
proper
don't
way to.
know.
And the long range sensors of the ship don't work. So
Yeah, they're kind of like dead.
you guys were relying off of systems intellect sense.
Continued existence.
Okay, we need to play hopscotch with the ships. We hop
what I
from
was
one to
thinking.
the other and drink scotch the whole time.
You know,
The Scotch
Not
part does not
sounding
sound
like-
too bad.
it's not sounding like the worst idea. I mean, does anybody have a better idea than us hopping from ship to ship? If we were closer to them and I could tell how far away we are, I could get to and from ships.
Mhm.
I could do a ship. Mike, how many short rests can I take in a day?
Well, I'd like to say that you can't just like constantly be short resting. So I would say the maximum number of short rests that you can take in a day equals your proficiency modifier.
Okay, that doesn't sound too
So,
out there.
in theory, if we were close enough to them, I could explore 6 ships a day.
Theoretically,
I
it's
guess.
dark as hell in space, right?
See in the dark.
Oh, I don't
Most
mean
of us
that.
have
Can
dark
I
vision.
jump around in the dark out here? Is it count? Is that the same kind of darkness? Like,
Well, the sun does exist,
Fair. Yeah, it does exist. It's like
so
probably
there
over
is
there
a light
somewhere.
source.
well, I know that, but is it bright in space?
It
It's
is very
weird.
bright in space.
Not much shade.
Yeah, one would say it's even brighter in space because there's no atmosphere to stop it.
Can we
Well,
see
there goes
into the
your-
ships or no?
Can you what?
Can we see into the ships or no?
Yeah, like the ships that are like cut in half.
Does Watcher breathe?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Well-
does need to breathe.
He is a mammal.
Yes, he does.
Unless he can somehow become a space whale.
Well,
Oh wait, they still need to breathe.
I was just thinking that Watcher can fly. So he'd be the easiest to send, but he can't breathe either.
Unless
I
you
don't
want me
know
to
how
start.
far.
And I don't think
unless
they're
you
close enough for him to just hold
don't
his
want me-
breath and fly.
Yeah, we have no
Unless you want
clue.
me to get it like as close as I can to like the ship, so that y'all can just like
Can we
Move.
navigate without system?
Can we navigate without system?
I mean, I can still drive the ship, right, Mike?
Yeah, you can navigate it based off of visual. You have visual flying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If I
This
give
isn't-
oxygen and we can get close enough to the other ships, then I can just literally hop from here to there, if it's dark enough, anyways, inside the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not dark enough, I can get in and off of a ship with some spells. Take a breather and go again.
Do we want to set up like a rope with that hole outside the cargo bay so that y'all can just like, if need be, start passing stuff across with one person holding onto it or something?
I don't think I can take a rope with me. Not like that. Can I?
I mean,
Can I?
I mean, we
can I
have a
hold
giant hole.
He's referring
No,
to
but
like
can I-
jumping across from one ship to another.
Yeah,
I would say-
you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to take like one end of it with you. You would have to take the whole rope with you, which defeats the purpose.
But
Yeah.
she's an archer. Just shoot it back.
You know what? That's true.
It's a valid idea.
I have
Technically, yeah.
I have sharpshooter and nothing to lose. So
Basically, what I'm suggesting is like we tie one end to the massive hole inside of our ship so that if need be, somebody can hold onto it or have whatever precious cargo and sort of glide themselves in.
can't I find my item list? Where did that go?
Hey, just pull us right up to like 10 foot away from another ship.
Leaping distance.
Exactly.
Thankfully, this isn't a Star Wars level asteroid belt, so there's room to move.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
So,
Well,
do you want
let's
to start
start
finding
by.
the closest
I was
one?
gonna say, let's start just moving towards one. We'll see if I can get across. If not, we can use Vanya.
I'm
All
assuming we want to go for the outer ships first, and then make our way toward the base,
Go
basically.
for the closest ones for the first one.
Yeah.
So we're
All
gonna
right.
start maneuvering. Gonna start maneuvering. I'm assuming one of y'all is gonna help with like peripheral vision and shit.
I mean, there's a
Nah.
bunch of us. I think between all of us, we can cover.
Yeah, we can help spot.
There's enough holes. I'm assuming you can give me the rest of the site. Okay. Maneuver to the closest ship.
All right.
As we're before we get too involved with that, I want to take Amity's body and put it in her room so it's not just chilling on the deck with us.
Also, like tie it down to the bed.
Okay. Well then.
Thankfully, I did heal us up to max, as far as hold strength is concerned.
I mean, as much as you can.
The one battery that was alive.
Yeah.
So, you guys are trying to help him steer by like someone going to like the nearest hole in the side of the ship and like daisy chaining instructions on
Daisy
how
chaining,
close
like
he's getting.
little bit to the right, little bit to the left.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Sounds like
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then I would like whoever is helping with the close proximity of the ship movements to make a perception check.
Wait.
Okay.
Like everybody or just one person?
Just the one person who's
Okay.
starting it. You guys are you're smart enough to just daisy chain that shit up the line. You don't have. We're not gonna telephone this. So then that will cancel out the disadvantage that you have, Axiom, on your wisdom check to try and steer the ship. Just a straight wisdom check. Nestor.
Classic.
Suddenly, Axiom falls asleep at the wheel. Well, I guess while we wait for Nestor to get back, we can hop on over to Ambient. So, Amity, you've kind of been standing there in shock as the guy, you don't even know his name, has been who has fucked with your party in the past, who's dealt with demons, is talking to your father about his project, like a corporate manager, as they're just discussing the thing, and you're just kind of standing there when the shock finally subsides. And it's right about when your father finishes telling him that seems that the gestation period should finish in a few days, and from there we can start doing field testing. Well, that is good. Now, who is this girl that has been staring at me since I got here? Oh, this is my daughter, Amethyst.
She
Amethyst,
just
say
waves
hello.
a couple fingers. Hello. You look familiar somehow. Have we met?
I don't know. It's possible.
Huh.
I do get around the city quite a bit.
Well, I think I might have seen you. Where have I seen you before? She like feigns thinking for a few, and she's like, "I think, was I in hell or was I in the abyss? One of the two."
He turns to your father and he says, "Is there something wrong with her?" And your father's like, no, she's actually, she just got here today. She's a bit of an adventurer.
I'm gonna shake it up. But I do need help getting my friends back that were with me though. I don't know if you could help with that or not. It would be a big ask, I know. But I figured shoot my shot.
Well, your father has put me in a bit of a good mood, which, looking at him, his masked face, not exactly something you can tell, and his voice doesn't seem to change at all, so you just kind of have to take his word for it. And he says, I suppose I can spare a moment to hear of your plights.
Oh, okay, so my friends are stuck on what you would call the Warrior's Belt, really far away from here.
In space, yes.
Yep. And I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't know if we have a way back here or not. And now that I'm here, I figured maybe I could help them by getting them back here so they don't die in space.
I see. Well, I am very busy, but I can pass this along to one of my underlings, and they can help you with that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
And you see he takes out a book, and the first thing you notice about the book is that the cover of the book seems to be a strange texture. If you like, you can make a nature or medicine check to
Yeah.
identify what it is. All right. Yeah. The cover of his book seems to be made out of tongues.
Oh,
Yeah, just all kind of hammered together in a
like all humanoid tongues.
definitely looks humanoid. They don't look like any other creature. They look humanoid.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of have like a and it's not just like haphazardly like stuck on there. They're like in a nice pattern, almost like interlocking, like
Oh, very decorative.
like leather armor kind of.
Oh,
And he opens the book and flicks his hand, and you can see the like from about halfway up his forearm all the way down to his fingertips. His left hand is just covered in these green magical tattoos, and he just kind of puts his pointer finger up to the book, and it starts writing something. And then a moment later, he rips the page out of the book and hands it to you. And then he turns to your father and he says, I'll be awaiting your next report when the gestation period is complete. And with that, he teleports away.
I'm gonna look at the paper. Does it say anything on it?
It does. It says, to the Department of Acquisitions, a group of people have become stranded in the Warrior's Belt. Please use any resources available to rescue them on the authority of Lord Vecna the Vile Hand.
Okay. Good. Hmm. Well, looks like I gotta go to the acquisitions department.
All right. Did you want to do that now, or did you want to wait until tomorrow?
I mean, I feel like I should just do it now. I mean, what time is it? I don't have my clock with me. Damn it.
Yeah, it does get kind of dark down here in the recesses of the biodome. It's getting close to dinner time.
All right. Kind of want to do it before we go, just because they're my friends and they've been with me a long time, and they could be like dying right now. I don't know. So on the way out, perhaps.
All right. Yeah, we can swing by there then. And with that, you start heading out of the biodome with your father towards another one of those pods. And so we will now jump back to the rest of the party because it looks like Nestor is back. Or at least he is in the...
He's in roll 20, but...
Oh, he's in roll 20. Oh.
Not quite back on Discord yet.
Got it.
If he's watching the stream, he could hear and respond, but I don't know if he is.
Got it. Okay. Well, then never mind. We'll stick going with Amity.
He's not on the stream, so...
Amity, you and your father, you leave the jungle of the biodome, and go back to one of those levitating pods. And as you both go in, your father says, "The Department of Acquisitions, please." And with that, the pod goes flying away across the city once again. As the pod makes its way across the city, your father says, "Yeah, he can be kind of a intimidating guy, but he's got our best interests at heart."
He's a what at heart?
He has our best interest at heart.
Yeah. It definitely seems like it. He's intimidating for sure, though. Could have sworn I've seen him before.
Yeah, did you say that you saw him in hell?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, maybe he was talking to some fiendish mercenaries. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And I think knowing that, my friend might be in the city. Well, one of our mutual friends, I guess. He might be here somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
We only knew him by Nomad. It's gonna be hard to
Doesn't ring a
locate him
bell.
in this big city.
Yeah, there. It is a bit overwhelming, and there's a lot of people here. Is he from the city?
I don't think so.
No.
I didn't know him too well, but
It's not from the city. Then he's probably not going to be in the directory. Do you know what his business would be in the city?
I have no idea.
Well, if you think of a way that we can find him, maybe we can help you find at least one of your friends.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We'll see. I'll have to ask my other friends when they get here.
Right. And with that, the pod goes down into another building. This one looks more like a kind of like a squat square building. And the doors open. And as you walk out, you see a very diverse group of people. This place looks very busy. A diverse group of people just kind of running around, trying to get ready for something. They all look like they're ready for battle. Some of them are armored. Some of them look more like mages, like yourself, wearing robes and having various wands at the ready. As they're all kind of like separating the group. And you follow your father through this kind of rushed chaos up to a tired-looking gentleman behind a desk, and says, "Hi there. My daughter needs something from you guys." And the
Yeah.
tired man looks over at you and he says, What do you need? We're kind of in the middle of something. There's a lot going on right now."
I'm just gonna hand him the piece of paper.
He looks at it. God, fuck. Okay,
Is there a problem?
we're just kind of short staffed right now. We don't have a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's other cases that we're trying to take care of. But I guess if this is coming from the top. Do you know their coordinates?
I know the area. I mean, I know there's what's surrounding them. I don't know their exact coordinates. Didn't really have time to get that.
All right. What's the area?
Okay, so besides the asteroids, there are a lot of like Nautilus-looking ships that are abandoned and illithid-y.
Okay, abandoned illithid ships.
And they should be in one that is not abandoned yet.
Okay. This is a bit of a unique case. Gonna have to call in a specialist for this. Take a seat. We'll let you know when we have somebody available to help you.
Just take a seat. Okay.
All right. And you take a seat.
And I just kick my feet.
All right. Now is Nestor back?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool. Then we will jump back to the rest of the party. So you are maneuvering the ship alongside a derelict ship. Vanya rolled really well on her perception check, so it canceled out the disadvantage that you would have had. So just make a straight wisdom check.
Okay. $18.
All right. You get a little closer than you would have liked, but you don't scratch the paint at all.
Given the age of the ship, I don't think the paint is in any condition to be scratched.
Oh, thank God he didn't damage the ship or anything. Jeez.
All right, so you are alongside the derelict ship. You kind of matched its trajectory a little bit so that you can stay next to it. Who is jumping across?
Can I see into the other ship from here?
Yeah.
How close are we to it?
I would say, the opening that Vanya was standing in and helping Axiom from, there is a large open gash into the other ship, about 40 feet away.
Is it dark in the other ship?
Yes.
You know where my line of questioning's going, Mike. Cool. We have oxygen, right? I'm not just about to
We
jump
do
over there and
have
get.
a lot.
You definitely have oxygen as you are breathing right now.
Well, I mean, but like, don't we need oxygen once we get over there?
Well, according
'Cause,
to
like, is there a
Shilk,
giant-
there should already be oxygen over there.
Oh, okay. I thought because these ships were destroyed, they were just kind of like. Also,
No, it's not that they're generating oxygen. It's that they have a gravitational pull that keeps the oxygen on them.
I see.
Sort of like,
Okay.
I believe it's similar to how we currently are still breathing, despite having multiple holes in this damn thing.
This
Exactly.
is a fair point. All right. Then I shall jump over to the other ship.
Should one of
Right.
us come with you?
I'm.
I
think I'm fine.
someone should. We had rules.
like-
There was no one alone.
Feel like we shouldn't do anything by ourselves anymore.
Okay. Well, do you want to come with
Yeah.
you? Then?
Yeah, I
feel
can
like
come with you.
I feel like after Amu fucking stabbed us in the back, literally. We should
Got it.
probably.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'll meet you over there.
Technically, he stabbed Amity in the front. He shot Kato in the back. And System doesn't have a back.
Oof.
But anyway. All right.
I'm just
We
gonna
stick it
shadow
with
step
you.
over.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna shadow step over, easy enough. How are you getting across, Vanya?
So it's about 40 feet.
40 feet.
You can
Can-
Misty.
Misty Step is 30 feet, but can I take like a running jump for the extra 10 feet and then Misty Step the rest of the way?
Yeah, you can easily do.
Cool. I'm gonna Misty Step then. Save
Yeah.
those Warlock slots.
Yeah, as you jump out of the ship, go ahead and just make me an athletics check.
Great. I'm fantastic at those.
Do y'all
Alright.
want us to like tie a rope off at one of the holes so you can just start tossing cargo up?
I gotta make it to the ship first.
As you go to do your running jump, you find as soon as you leave the ship, you are still being pulled by the gravity of the ship, and you find yourself being pulled down towards the bottom of the ship, not going towards the other ship, the derelict ship. And so you do not get close enough in order to Misty Step into the derelict ship. Would you still like to Misty Step?
Just Dimension Door in.
Okay. Then yes, you are able to Dimension Door in very easily. And as the two of you find yourselves inside of the derelict ship, you are met with a interesting predicament, as the derelict ship does not have gravity, and
Oh,
you're just
boy.
kind of like bouncing against the walls. So I would like the two of you to make acrobatics checks.
Oh, sick. Here we go.
We're
I'm
better
prepared.
at that.
Yeah, see, it's not athletics. I'm gonna nail this. Solid. Fuck you, gravity.
And if Rowan had rolled a nat 1, I would have laughed my ass off.
Even then,
Alright.
it would be a 16.
So you're able to acclimate to not having gravity pretty easily, actually, and find yourselves just kind of
Enjoying
hopping
it.
from wall to wall. Yeah, even enjoying it possibly.
I'm just like, this is like regular monk stuff. I do this already. Now I can just do it easier.
That's how you feel all the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
So now that the two of you are comfortably on the ship, what are you looking for?
I'm just gonna look at Vanya and be like, wait, why are we here again? What are we looking for?
I believe I
Excellent question.
specified shit that was still intact.
Before we wander away from the gap, I don't remember where I've left Watcher. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to summon him the 40 feet away in that gap. That way they can still get a hold of us if they need to.
Okay, so you just want him to sit there?
He's, sit with somebody, sit with Saga. Go find Saga.
Hi, I am
Oh,
here.
on the other ship.
Yeah, on the other ship.
Got it.
That
Okay.
that way, if they need us, they can, like a walkie-talkie, but
Right.
a dog.
Watch your talkie.
Watcher-talkie.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, you leave Watcher with Saga.
Or would it be a walkie doggy?
Pet. I need to make dog treats.
I mean, Watcher loves chocolate chip cookies.
Am I smart enough to know dogs are allergic? Probably not.
Say we don't remember that, which is
Yeah,
probably
no, that's why I said to know
good.
it. I have this random recipe. Anyway.
So yeah, I guess we just start moving through the ship.
Vanya, what are we looking for? Like
mean,
batteries for our ship, or
I think anything that looks useful that we think we can get over there.
okay. Start digging around, looking for stuff.
All right. As you make your way through the ship, go ahead and just make an investigation check. One of you can make it at advantage, or you can roll separately.
What's your investigation?
-1.
Oh, mine's a +1. I'll take advantage.
Yeah.
God, why
Oof.
were we sent over to do this again?
Because the people that are good at acrobatics aren't smart, and the people that are smart aren't good at acrobatics.
You know?
I think we should have sent one of each.
Nah.
All
I
right.
got a 10.
Got a walkie-talkie. It'll be okay.
Yeah, you maneuver around and look through the rooms of the derelict ship. And the only thing you find is floating through one of the ship rooms is a skeleton wearing some kind of
tracks.
weird black fabric robe, and it has a weird looking skull that you're not familiar with.
Like the skull of the skeleton is weird looking.
The skull of the skeleton is weird looking.
Oh god, they're Klingons. Sorry, I had to. It was right there.
Well, that's weird.
That's very weird. What does the skull look like that we don't recognize it?
So, first of all, the cranium of the skull is much larger than a say a human skull. It also doesn't really have a lower jaw. It just kind of has like a circular hole. That's kind of like looking in through the hole. You just see like a toothy maw.
I believe that's our first toothy mob entire campaigns.
Too bad we haven't had a Moothie tie yet.
Oh my god.
I mean,
If you like, you can make an Arcana or Nature check to identify it with the skeleton.
sure. Why not? Make a nature check. Haven't made one of those in a while. Nope.
No idea.
And there's a reason why. What was you say? Arcana or nature? Well, the same thing for me. So, oh shit.
Look at how smart
right.
you are.
With your deductions, Rowan, you're able to figure out that this is a Mind Flayer skeleton. It took you guys a second because you're used to, or
Just
at least
seeing
like from
the
what you know of
brain.
them. Well, like from what you know of them, they look like octopus like people. Like they have like an octopus for a head with little tentacles. Never really thought about it, but yeah, I guess if one was to decompose down to a skeleton, they wouldn't have tentacles anymore. It would just be their toothy maw left behind.
Yeah. Vanya, I don't like it. Can we?
Yeah, I never really thought about what happened to the tentacles.
Well, now we know.
I never wanted to.
No. It doesn't even. I almost think I'd like it with the tentacles. Now it's just. Actually, no, I think I prefer the skeleton. Let's move on.
Yeah. Do the robes look unusual in any way since they've survived when?
Wait, have the robes survived? Or are they all tattered, or are they like pretty much intact?
They're pretty tattered, but they are like an unusual design as well. You're not familiar with the cloth. Yeah, it doesn't look like dyed cotton or anything. It looks like some otherworldly material.
I'm just gonna cut off a bit and pocket it, put it in the bag of holding.
Sure. Scrap of illithid cloth.
Sick. That's definitely what we came here for. Hell yeah, we're off to a great start.
All right, well, that's the only thing of any note that you found on the ship.
Okay, well, that was exciting. Let's go to another one, I guess.
All right. Returning to your ship.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I try and make the jump again to see if I fare any better the second time?
Vanya, do you want me to like push you?
Just throw me.
Yeet.
Yeet me into space.
Maybe we should have tied a rope off on our side of the ship.
I could just shoot a rope over and
why don't you do
shimmy
that?
And shimmy across.
I can just shoot the rope over. I should be able to grab it on the other side. Shoot it at me and I'll catch it. It'll be fine.
Good old deflect Mitchells.
Yeah. We deflect some Mitchells.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll tie off a little bit of rope. I guess if it's a 50 feet piece of rope, I will tie off the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll jump over first.
Yep, you shadow step over.
And then I'll just be like, I'll wave at Vanya and I'll just be like, come on! Like, way too excited to be shot by my friend.
Yeah, I would say probably don't even need to roll it, unless you really wanted to.
Yes!
Sure.
Okay.
I'll humor Rowan.
Go ahead and roll attack. Yeah, definitely hits.
Yeah.
Definitely reduced to 0. Yeah, you catch the arrow with the rope on it, and easy enough for Vanya to shimmy across.
Throw it back.
Yeah, Vanya, the first 20 feet or so, you have no problems as you're still weightless, and then about the halfway mark, when you get within 20 feet of the ship, is when the gravity of the Sword of Akatosh kicks in, and you feel yourself suddenly pulled towards the bottom of the ship.
Can
go
I
ahead
try and pull her in?
I would say it's like this isn't that hard of a maneuver, so I'd say you don't need to roll anything for this.
Okay.
It's just you're just suddenly feel your own weight as you get across on the rope, and you make it back to the ship.
What was it? I need to take the rope out of my inventory. When does that ever happen in D&D?
Well, I mean,
Not often,
yeah, you'll still get to use it as we.
unless you
other
want
ships.
Rowan to just jump back over, untie it, and then jump back over.
I jump back
Good.
over, untie it, and jump back over.
Okay, you have your rope back.
Yeah.
It's really not
Hey,
that hard.
Do you know how many times rope has come in handy this campaign?
It is
True.
a useful item.
We have used a
Yeah.
lot of rope.
It's almost like an
So
adventurer should
that's
not
why it's
underestimate
on the
Monday.
robe of useful items.
Yes, Josh.
Die!
It's almost like an adventurer shouldn't forget the mundane items along with the magical stuff.
Yep.
We'll go find the crew up, I guess, and then be like, okay, next ship.
Okay.
All right.
So, you start moving to the
I'll be
next
right back
ship.
1 sec.
The next ship has been kind of, how do I describe this?
Bisected?
Yeah, it's like bisected, so it's almost like it was just like kind of bent in half until the middle broke.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still kind of like one ship, but like there's just a huge like chasm in the middle of the ship that separates the two pieces before
Mhm.
it reconnects at the hull, at the bottom of the hull.
Mm-hmm.
So, how close are you getting to this one?
Do you want us to be like 30 feet above that gap, Vanya?
Yeah.
That way you guys could just like either maneuver into one side or the other.
Yeah, that should work.
All right.
All right. Then, Vanya, are you helping him navigate again?
Yeah, I can.
All right, roll a perception check. All right. That is still enough to cancel out the disadvantage. So, straight wisdom check from you, Axiom.
All right. Oof.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
So, as you are feeding him instructions, Vanya, you watch as he is dipping lower and lower, and then too low as the Sword of Akatosh just flies directly into the front half of the other ship. Loud squealing sound as metal hits metal. I would like everybody but Axiom to make a strength saving throw.
I don't know if
Nice.
anybody's in my aura.
Oof, Kato. Oof.
Yeah, he's not good at strength saves. Why would he be?
It just pinballs around the fucking top deck.
All right. Still waiting on Rowan's, but
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, strength save, please.
Okay.
All right. So, as the two ships connect, you're all jostled, and Shilk, Saga, and Kato all lose their footing and fall prone. Gesh, Vanya, and Rowan, you're able to kind of brace yourself against the walls. So remaining standing. And as the ship takes 30 points of damage, Axiom, you
Wisdom
take
save?
6. No, just 6 points of psychic damage.
All right.
So now, yeah, the your ship is now connected to the other ship.
Rowan's gonna go and help people up that fell over, not Kato.
Wow.
It has barely been a day.
What a day it has been.
Man, we already have one betrayal. We can't have another.
I think his betrayal happened first.
It did.
We're not on a house on a hill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Deciding not to lie to someone impressionable is a betrayal now. Sounds good.
He
Glad we
strung
got
her
that
along.
fucking squared away.
So are we
She's
like
a child, Mike.
Yeah,
And
that's
you could've
one
done
of the
something
reasons he
sooner.
said no.
I know.
so are we like above the gap now, or are we like in line with the gap?
You're not above the gap. Well, I guess like you're not directly above it. You're like looking straight down. The ship just kind of like goes like down the side before hitting the top of the derelict ship, and then there's like maybe like 60 feet of the top of the derelict ship before you get to the gap.
Is there a way from how we're positioned that I could set up some sort of rudimentary zip line to get from one ship to the other? With a rope?
Are you asking if you can shoot the rope again to try and make a zip line down
Yes.
to the
That is what I'm asking.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Wait, can I jump over to the other ship first, and then she can just shoot it at me, and I can catch it, so we don't have to risk her shooting it off into Nowheresville?
Well, this has less to do with hitting it and more to do with whether the arrow sticks in the wall or not.
No, but that's what I mean. Could I like go over and then I could just tie it to something instead of her having to try and get it to stick into the ship?
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
Not waste a perfectly good arrow.
And rope.
Do
I
with
mean, the rope's
my
not going anywhere, but
409 arrows if I lose one.
whoa. Listen, we've been in some tricky spots with arrows before, miss.
So yeah, we do that. I shoot at Rowan again.
It's actually 399 arrows.
No, because I have 389 in the bag of holding, and then I have 20 on me.
You have 10 on you.
I have 10 on me?
Yes. Because Amu stole 10 of them.
God damn it, Amu!
And then used them on Kato.
Oof. When the fuck did he get a bow?
Did he take my bow?
Who said he used a bow?
Oh god.
Damn.
Just went feral.
All right. Yeah. So, Rowan, basically, you kind of like jump down. You have to use your slow fall when you land to avoid damage for fall damage.
No worries.
And then you can easily shadow step across the chasm to the other side, so that you
Cool.
are at an angle where Vanya can shoot at you. And then you easily catch the arrow.
Woo! I don't need to use anything for slow fall, right? Do I?
It's a reaction. That's all
Oh,
it is.
just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, now, Rowan, I would like you to make a survival check to tie the rope somewhere.
Not skills. Yeah.
All right. That will probably hold.
I will also hold
Find
the
out.
rope just in case, so that if my knot does come undone, I'm at least holding it too.
Sounds good. And then Vanya, are you tying your side of the rope as well?
Yes.
All right. I will point out that in order to shoot the arrow the distance to where Rowan is right now, you would have had to use a second rope. So there is a big knot in the middle of the zip line. Just letting you know
Okay.
that. So go ahead and make a survival check, Vanya, to tie the rope onto the sword. All right, nice.
Probably the best survival check Vanya has ever made, and it's to make a fucking zip line in space.
All right, yeah.
Heck
You
yeah.
are fairly certain that there is no way that knot is coming undone. You're actually unsure if you'll be able to undo it when you're done with all of this.
Great.
All right, so who's taking the zip line?
I'm gonna go retrieve my spear from Axiom. That way I have something I can use to zip across.
Did I take my sword back? I don't remember.
I think I gave it back.
Do you want it going onto an alien ship? I mean, a mind flare ship. I mean, a not us ship. Here, just take it. It's fine.
All right, so it's just the two of them going again.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I will continue to pet doggy.
All right.
Just the two of us.
So Vanya, as you start ziplining over to Rowan, go ahead and make a strength saving throw when your makeshift zipline reaches the knot. All right. You are jostled by the knot and find yourself falling from the zipline rope down into the chasm of the ship.
How high up am I at this point?
Pretty high.
Cool. Guess I'm just going to dimension door the rest of the way.
Wait, how high up
All
is
right.
she from me?
What's that?
How high up is she from like where I am waiting for her?
Well, she's not directly above you.
Oh.
You're
Well, I mean,
you're over at the end of the zip line. She fell off at the midpoint. So she's falling into the chasm.
So if she were to fall straight down, She would essentially just fall into the ship.
Yeah. The ripped up, sharp metal bits of the ship.
Oh, okay.
No,
that
I'm-
makes more sense.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I was confused.
Yeah, I wasn't getting a good image of what was.
Yeah,
actually
I
going
was
on.
like, is she coming downwards or across or like what?
Where's she
Uh,
falling? That was
So, Vanya, as Dimension Door is an action to cast, not a reaction, you're unable to do that in the time it takes you to fall.
haha. But
But,
I can feather fall.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's within 60 feet of you.
no way everybody's not watching this shit happen.
Yeah, I'm literally just
Alright.
standing there. Go. Oh no. Okay.
So, yeah. The feathers, start to, slow your fall as you are descending down towards the sharp metal of... Oh, shit. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh
Of
no.
the sharp, metal
Oh,
of the
no.
ship. And so now you can cast your Dimension Door to get over to where Rowan.
Well,
While
I'm
that
assuming-
happens, though,
Because I'm assuming I'm more than 30 feet away from where she is.
This is gonna hurt.
well, yeah, you're more than 30 feet away, yeah. So it would have to be a Dimension Door. So yeah, Shulk. Oh,
Oh, good God.
What have you
Oh.
done?
Roll on this table at the start of each
Well-
of your turns for the next minute.
Yep. Ignoring
All right,
results on
well-
subsequent turns.
I guess just roll 10d100 and we'll do these one at a time.
All right. Am I gonna
Wait.
die? All right.
Fireball.
7. Yep. Fireball.
Oh my god, no.
All right.
Wait,
Um,
Oh my god.
evasion.
What's that?
Evasion.
Oh yeah.
And I
Cool.
have the aura.
So, deck saves from everybody at the hole, which we know Saga is there, and we know Shilk is there. We never specified if Gesh was there. Gesh, are you there?
Sure.
Okay. Then, dexterity saving throws from Saga, Gesh, Shilk, Kato, and Watcher.
They're
Wow.
probably
Oh, I
in my
definitely evaded that.
aura too. Not that it will.
So Watcher, he's still going to fail and die.
Yeah, probably.
And I don't think we have. Nope, I have 1 summon worth of incense left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll save it for when we need it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh
all
god,
the
this is gonna hit the
all-
ship too.
all of the evasion people evade it. Watcher is gone. Gesh, you take the full 28 points of fire damage.
I have if he's
So-
in my area.
Well, it's already halved. Wait, no, actually, you're not that type of. So, are you normally resistant to fire damage, Gesh? I don't remember.
Checking.
What type of Dragonborn are you?
Well, he's a draconian dragonborn, so he doesn't get the damage.
Oh.
I'm asking if it's from something else. Cause you're draconic ancestry, right?
You have resistance to the damage type associated with your draconic ancestry, fire.
Yeah. So there you go.
So I am resistant.
So then, yeah, you would take the 14 from that instead of the 14 from Saga.
Okay.
Either way, it's resistance, and those don't stack. All right. And then yeah, another 28 points of damage to the ship. For
Does the ship get my resistance?
it's not a creature, so no.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
just
think I asked
imagining
that before.
Vanya and Rowan are on the other ship and a fireball just went off. And we're just like,
Axiom, you take another 7 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
You just hear off in the distance. Sorry.
All
I'm
right.
just like
82 is that I can take another action immediately.
Okay.
And
Which-
I believe 15 is you regain 5 hit points for a minute.
Well, let's
We're doing-
get there.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on a second. Okay. So are you doing anything with your double action on that turn?
I'm gonna run out of the room,
All right.
just away from everybody, just in case.
All right. Kato believes maybe we should get you off the ship in case you keep blowing up.
Tie a rope around him and throw him out.
Throw him out the airlock.
Well, I mean, Kato can just pick him up and fly him out because he has wings now.
That's probably
Doesn't fucking deserve him.
that's probably a good idea.
All right. Yeah, he'll grab you and fly you out. So we'll say
No,
that
you don't
actually
keep hurting me.
happens between the 7 and the 82. So anything you want to do if you're double action turn while you're hanging out with Kato in open space?
I will dodge twice.
All right, cool. And then 15. You
Yeah, I regain
heal
5
with-
hit points.
Which are you even damaged? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're damaged.
heavily.
Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. You guys never rested after the fight.
Yeah.
Um,
I only get that once because it ignores it after every subsequent turn.
Mhm.
So then 57 is next minute any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame. Oh, good thing, guys. Good thing I'm off the ship.
Poor Kato.
Yep. Well, he's wearing or carrying.
Yep.
Oh god, this
90.
gets better.
90. You become invisible for the next minute. During that time, other creatures can't hear you, and they visibility. So for the next round, I'm invisible.
Yeah, which doesn't matter because Kato can see you and read your lips.
Oh,
so-
buddy! So this is great. So while Kato and I are out in space, we are surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Okay, this is getting weirdly romantic now.
Bounce.
For the next round, just weirdly ethereal music, just like what is that?
91.
91. If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if cast whatever reincarnate spell,
Yeah.
and that goes
Yeah.
away next turn. So then 97 is the
Same thing.
faint ethereal music again.
Yep.
100.
Ooh, 100. Hey, I regain all expended sorcery points. Cool.
And then 81 is the double action again.
Yep. Oh, all my sorcery points are still here. Okay. Cool.
All right, cool.
That was eventful. I never turned into a potted plant.
And then he will fly the two of you back to the ship now that you've stopped doing weird things, so that you guys don't suffocate out there in space.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, in case anybody was wondering, if you're out there in space by yourself, you got about 2 minutes of air before you start suffocating. So between Kato and Shilk, technically 4 minutes of air, but there's 2 of them breathing, so still 2 minutes of air.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was weird.
Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Just
Yep.
about. Yep.
Age of the Chaos over here.
So, Rowan and Fanya. After watching that display.
Wait, do we even get to see Kato and Shilk fly out of the ship together?
Oh yeah,
Oh Jesus!
yeah, you see it. It's directly above you, out in open space.
I'm
Just
wondering
look
if the
at
music
Vanya like,
carried.
what?
I don't know.
All right, well, let's go look on this ship now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Another investigation check then.
Woo. Come on, Rowan.
Oof.
Oof.
All right. So, interestingly enough, Vanya, with your 10, you're able to recognize. Hold on a second. There's gravity on this ship.
Oh shit!
But other than that, you don't really find anything. After searching the ship, you find the area where the batteries are housed. However, all the batteries seem to have exploded from damage to the ship.
Wonderful.
So just a bunch of empty spots, because I guess technically the fleshy remains of the pods would have decomposed by now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. You don't really find anything on this half of the ship.
And are we able to get to the other half of it to explore it?
Well, I would say, like, there's not like an area. I would say with your check, you did not find a way to get to the other half of the ship from this half of the ship, because that was also included in that check.
Oh, so there's not even like something I can see through to see the other side that I can just jump to?
I mean, you could jump to it. Yeah, I'm saying like there's not. You don't find like a partially destroyed passage for you to just walk across. You would have to jump across.
Oh. Vanya, just
But
wait here. I'll just jump across and be right back.
Okay.
We're not far. Like, if something happens, I'll just come back.
Sounds good.
Off I go!
alrighty, you head off alone.
I don't like the sound of that, Mike.
I don't know what you're talking about. So then, Rowan, as you shadow step across, go ahead and make another investigation check.
Oh, yeah, just killing it here. Ooh, that one's actually good.
All right. You're able to get to the bridge of this ship. And you notice that the bridge on this ship is different from the bridge on your ship, as there is no captain's chair. There are no seats for gunners. It's just the massive tank where the Elder Brain sits, of which it currently lies empty.
Oh, I was about to say there's a brain in there.
We're not that lucky.
So yeah, there's you can see though that in the kind of area around the containment vessel for the Elder Brain, there do look to be some like monitoring equipment, as if it like to monitor the state of the Elder Brain. Most of them have been damaged, but there is one that has a blinking light going off. A slow blinking light.
For a what? Sorry, what's the blink? It's just there's just a blinking light. I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, you don't know what the blinking light is indicating. It just you
okay.
notice it. I'm telling you, you notice the light.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Is there anything like written anywhere? I'll probably not that I'll fucking understand. It's not spoken. Does this, so other than there being like no captain's chair, does anything else look familiar in this part of the ship?
I mean, they're like there's the big glass dome to see out of the ship, but that's about it.
It does like the control, like the lights and everything, like the layout of that. Does that look similar to what is on ours?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, any of like the basic infrastructure of the room is the same. It's just that there's no like there's no place for like a crew. It's as if like a single entity controlled the entire ship from this room.
Okay. Oh, I was about to go back and be like, Vanya, Watcher, but Watcher's dead.
I can summon him back. I need an hour and 10 minutes, but
yeah, no, it's fine. God damn it. Okay. I'll just go back to where I like left Vanya, and I'll just be like, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go look around.
Okay.
There
So
was
you go back to where Vanya is?
just so I can tell her that I'm gonna go a little bit deeper than where I went to.
Got it. All right.
while she's off exploring, can I be taking a short rest?
Sure.
All right. I will leave the control room, I guess, and go explore the rest of my half of the ship.
Oh, okay. You're not going to investigate the blinking light?
Oh, I thought that was all I got from... Okay, yeah, I will investigate the blinking light.
Okay.
Sorry, I assumed when I found the blinking light, you were just like, hey, congrats, you found a light. Enjoy. I was like, oh, okay.
All right. So, it looks like there's some kind of like monitor or something that the blinking light is on the corner of. Do you press the monitor then?
Yeah, sure, it's the worst that could happen.
All right. You click on the monitor, and you can see that a little pop-up menu comes up in a script that you do not understand, and it's giving you one of two options.
Oh no.
Oh no. God damn it, Tongue of Sun and Moon.
If only you could read them.
I know. Give me eyes of sun and moon. Fuck. Do I ever remember seeing anyone touch these buttons on our ship?
Yeah. It was in a different language, but you're familiar with the display.
Which button did they touch, or whoever? I'm assuming it was probably Axiom who was touching them.
Yeah, it's you've seen them touch a lot of buttons. It kind of depends on the context which button to press.
Oof.
We
don't even know the context.
Can you give me the general vibe of what context was going on between what button was being pushed?
I mean, which time he's pressed a lot of buttons over the travel of the ship.
Well, I just meant
for
these
various
buttons,
functions.
I just meant these ones in specifically, like the two options I'm looking at. Had I ever seen these things be pushed or selected before?
Sure, yeah.
Were they in bad situations or good situations?
It was never like in the the heat of battle or anything.
I'm just gonna yell back. I'm assuming Vanya's not that far, right? Like if I yell, she can probably hear me.
No, you would have to walk back to the chasm.
We're about to play telephone with fucking.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a spider by her toe. If she hollers, let her go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I pressed number 2.
All right. 2 from the left or 2 from the right?
Wait, how many options do I have? I thought I only had 2.
You do. I'm asking, are you looking at it from the left, so 1, 2, or are you looking at it from the right for 2, 1?
Why do I feel like I feel like I need this drawn? I feel like I don't even understand. You know what? Pick one. I picked the second one.
All right.
Pick the second from the right, I guess. There.
Second from the right. All right.
Sure. Fuck.
So that would be the left button. Sounds good.
Sure, cool, let's roll with it.
All right, you press the left button. As you press the left button, the scene changes on the panel. It's no longer it's no longer a text box. It now looks to be like you are watching scenes transpire. A lot like the room in the hell prison that had all of like the security cameras. It's a lot like that. And you are watching basically a
Like old security footage of the ship?
yeah, it's like old security footage of the ship. It looks like the ship is in currently battling something. And suddenly you can see the elder brain in the center of the room in its tube pod thing, like basically doing his magic stuff to fly the ship. When the door to the bridge explodes open, and you see a bunch of humanoid-looking creatures walk in. They look humanoid, bipedal creatures, but you don't recognize the race at all as they come in. And they basically break the containment that the Elder Brain is within, and they start wailing on the Elder Brain, stabbing it with their swords.
Oh my god. So aggressive.
And then you see a hooded figure coming into the room behind them that casts a spell, and a large spectral sword just appears above the Elder Brain and slices it perfectly in half.
Okay, cool.
Man, talk about a lobotomy.
And then they take the remains of the Elder Brain and drag it out of the room. And then all of a sudden the footage cuts out there.
Can I hit the other button?
Well, the pop-up is gone.
Oh.
It went away when you clicked the left button.
Is there a way for me to bring the pop-up back up if I hit where I hit the first time?
Not that you know of.
Can I try?
All right, you start pressing in the corner where the light was flashing before, where there is no longer a light flashing, and nothing happens.
Okay, that's wonderful. All right, and then nothing else exciting in this part of the ship in like
Nope.
my little. Cool.
That was the only thing of note.
All right. In the control room, or like in my entire half, or can I go explore the rest of it?
Like you take the time to explore the rest of it, but you don't find anything.
Okay, cool. I will go back to the chasm and hop back across.
Yeah, you hop back across about halfway through Vanya's short rest.
I'll just sit with her. I'm just gonna tell her about what I saw and just have be like, that was really fucked up.
Yeah. I don't think I like the Illithid very much.
I don't like any part of being out here very much. I really just want to get out of here and find Amity and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just gonna kind of sit here in silence, just like omega perturbed by everything I've seen in the last like 5 minutes. And just wait for Vanya to be rested, and then we'll Get a move on.
You hear a voice call from the Sword of Akatash, like, "Do you guys help need? Do you guys need help
You guys
getting?
help need?
I'm fucking tired. Okay.
Just
Do you
gonna
guys
look back
need
at the
help?
ship and be like, "Is someone okay? Are they okay? What's going on
Do
over
you
here?
guys need help getting back to the ship?"
Who is it?"
It's Kato.
Rowan just goes back over to the hole. No, walks back over to Vanya.
All right.
Once I'm
Wait for
rested.
Vanya to be rested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I'm rested, I'm just gonna dimension door over there. I assume the rope was caught in the fireball.
The rope was caught in the fire,
A
so
casualty.
you can get
Sorry.
you can harvest 30 feet of your rope, as well as the rest of the rope that was tied on this side of the chasm, but of the 100 feet of rope that was used, 20 feet is no longer usable. It is burnt to a crisp.
So we get 80.
I'm just gonna write 80 feet of rope next to my rope item.
All right. Whose rope did you use on that you now are claiming some of it?
I feel like it's probably Rowan's.
It's
Okay.
probably mine.
So
Yeah,
Rowan
but
has no rope. Vanya
Eh.
has 80 rope.
I'm
Got
the
it.
last person that needs rope. Let's be real
Sure.
here.
Yeah, understandable. All right. Yeah,
Go
you
back
guys
over the
dimension
axiom.
door back to the ship.
All right, next ship. I will explain to everybody the creepy video footage, my creepy found footage that I found.
Let's hope we never run into those people because of the design of our vessel.
I mean, we don't exactly have an elder brain for them to want anymore, so
It's true.
Doesn't mean they won't be hostile towards a moving illithid ship.
I mean, maybe when they see that there's no illithid on this ship, that they won't care.
Yeah, we just tell them that we killed them and took it.
I'm sure they'll be more than happy.
All right. Is there another ship for us to check before we get closer to the station?
Well, the other ships are like these were like the two biggest ships. The rest of the ships are even more destroyed. So
Like these were the ones that were most salvageable.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In any case, do y'all want us to just head straight for the station, see if there's stuff on there that we can
Sure.
pick off?
Yeah.
Alright, I will fly us toward the station. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a dock that's intact.
There is a dock that is intact. It
Well-
looks a little damaged, but you think you can dock the ship with no problem.
Alright.
Or I was just like, oh, by the way, is there somebody here who's better at finding stuff? Because I'll be honest, Vanya and I are not the best.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't be the ones doing this.
Like, I can get over there and protect whoever goes over to look
Yeah.
for stuff, but I
I mean, it is an entire station. I could just stay on the ship, and y'all could just scour.
well, we're not going to leave you alone.
Well, I can give it a try.
Yeah, we could send Kato.
I'll hang out here and keep Axiom company.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do we want to take a rest?
I can go check as well.
Alright. So, Kato, Shook on the ship.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on things here.
Alright, so that'll be Rowan and or Vanya here. Do we just want to split the party in half? Is that what we're looking at here?
No, I'm thinking thirds.
Thirds.
Where is Group 3 going then?
To hell if they don't change their ways.
We just got back from that.
Well,
Don't want to go back to hell. Please.
Then change your ways, Vanya.
I'm trying.
So Kato's like, all right. So when you get on there, potential batteries that we could salvage, and anything else that could be of use.
Alright. Sounds good. Seeing how Vanya got a short rest, anybody else that would like to, other than Rowan, could have also gotten a short rest during that time. So if anybody would like to roll hit dice, I know Kato's going to.
Oh yes,
me
please.
too.
I
Yeah.
should probably roll one of those.
We should take a long rest soon.
Do I, having to pilot, have gotten the chance to have just sat there for a couple hours and just get those hit die?
Yeah, if you weren't doing anything while you were sitting there, then yeah, you could have rested.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Also, do y'all want me to quickly like pump a cure wounds into the ship after that?
Yes.
Good.
Probably a good idea.
Alright. I'll head down there. Pump a 4th level cure wounds into it. And we took like what, more than 30 damage?
Yeah, you took 30 damage from the crash alone, plus another 28 from the fireball.
Alright. That should be enough to get us most of the way there.
Alrighty. So, who's all going with Kato and Shilk?
I will go because I am wonderful at investigating.
I mean,
I
if they
believe
set
in
up
you, Saga.
if they set up a
I
trap,
found tools.
if they set up a trap, you're best to keep that.
I keep people safe.
Yeah. They will continue to be alive.
I don't
Alright.
know.
So, Vanya, Rowan, and Gesh are staying behind with Axiom.
Sure.
I mean, unless y'all want to like take a look outside.
You don't have to stay.
Yeah.
You just didn't say what you were doing.
Like, you don't have to stay on the bridge. You could like explore the outside of the ship a little bit, you know. I take it Watcher's staying here.
Watcher's dead.
Gesh, if you want to go with them, you can go with them.
Yeah, Rowan and I can hold things down here.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that a yes from Gesh, or?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you want to go with them?
Yeah, you can. If you want to go with them, you can go with them.
I don't really need to unless they want me to come along.
More the merrier.
Okay, then sure.
More chances of success.
Really?
Trying to be optimistic, man.
I mean, it's
I
technically
know my
true.
roll
If
20.
if more people roll, you have a higher chance of success.
All right. So, Kato, Gesh, Shilk, and Saga start heading off towards the dock. Vanya, Rowan, and Axiom stay on the ship.
I think so.
All right.
Yep.
Then, as four of you head into the base, I think that is a good point to take a short break.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. And that will send us to break. So we'll be back in about 15-ish minutes. So stick around and we'll catch you then. And we are back.
All right, great. So, the four of us going out into the station, we can all roll investigation checks.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Well, looks like Kato's doing the heavy lifting.
Well, you know, what else is new?
Alright, so you guys start making your way into the station. You can see that there what looks to be the remnants of metallic crates lining this dock. However, they have all been either destroyed or opened violently and emptied. You see a couple skeletons that, at close inspection, you find they are mind flayer skeletons, as described when the girls found one. They all look like they sustained like wounds from like swords and whatnot. Like you can see like cut into the cloth and sometimes even into the bone, severing the bone with a clean cut. And you all follow Kato as he goes deeper in and says, "Looks like the factory is this way." Gesturing to what looks to just be a strange. It almost looks like a clock, honestly. It looks like he just looked up at the clock and suddenly knew where to go. You guys look at it and it just looks like a weird circular disc, and you can't quite make out what it is. But he starts walking off in that direction.
I will follow.
Me too.
Sure.
Alright, you follow Kato as he walks off into the dark interior of the asteroid. You all have dark vision, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. No, you do.
I have goggles.
Right, you have goggles, and then I believe, Gesh, you have it too, right? Because the Exandria Dragonborn have dark vision.
Yes, dark vision 60 feet.
All right, cool.
Oh wait, didn't they give Tritons dark vision also now? Oh well, it's okay. It's fine. I have goggles.
Yeah, so you might have 120 feet of dark vision instead of 60. It depends, because I think you're right in Theros. I believe they gave Triton dark vision. So if we were using that version of the Triton, then you would.
I have no-
Anyway, yeah. So you all follow him into the darkness, relying on your dark vision because you don't need light. And these tunnels seem to be roughly cut tunnels, almost burrowed through the asteroid, lined with various plaques here and there, and that same kind of like clock symbol that you saw in the hangar. However, actually, you know what? Make a perception check. Anyone who would like to.
Wow, 2 2s in a row.
Yeah. Shilk and Gesh, the two of you can see that there are subtle differences in these weird clock face symbols. Giving you the impression that perhaps this is a script and not a clock face. And Kato keeps walking on through these rough-hewn tunnels. And you eventually come to a big set of metal doors. And Kato walks up to it, and it looks like the doors kind of like slide open on either side. And he goes to grab hold of one door, and he looks like, someone give me a hand with this.
I'll help.
Alright, cool. So, you help, giving Kato advantage. Perfect. That you're able to get the door open. And inside it looks like... it looks strange. It almost looks like a series of what we would call hot tubs within this room. Various small pools of water filling this room.
I'm gonna look for permission.
Permission to jump in the water?
Yeah, and when no one reacts, I'll just do it. I'm going in the
Well,
water. Maybe there's something there.
If you're looking for Kato for permission, he kind of gives you a look and says, maybe we should look before we leap into bodies of
Well, I
alien
would look
water.
first.
Okay,
I'd look as I went.
well, if there's anything in the water, don't jump in.
We'll see. And I'll go look.
Alright.
At
Make
the
a perception
closest one,
check.
I guess.
Yeah, make a perception check. Okay, nice. Yeah. You look inside the closest one, and at the very bottom of this little like hot tub, you can see arranged in like a cluster are roughly 5 of those fleshy pods in the that you guys lost in the ship. Yeah, just sitting at the bottom of the water.
Oh, hey, I think we need those things. I don't know. Can we move them? I don't know. But it's the battery-like things that run the ship faster.
That would be useful.
All right. Well.
I'm already getting into the water as I'm talking,
Okay.
though.
Yeah. As you get in the water, it's an odd sensation. It's not slimy, but like the fluid doesn't have the same consistency as water.
Was it because I went into systems tank thing before? Oh no, that was acid the first time, but
Yeah, it was
or
acid
whatever.
the first time.
It was was it regular water the second? Is it similar-ish to what that was like? I don't remember.
It's similar, but not quite the same, like compound. You get the
Okay.
sense that it's along the same lines, but not quite the same as the fluid that system resided in. But it doesn't have any effect on you. You can still swim normally. So you kind of go down towards the pods.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's a way to, like, I don't know, move them.
Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check. All right. That's good enough. With that check, you're able to tell that 3 of the 5 pods are already dead, and the only thing keeping them from decomposing is the fluid around you. So it looks like only 2 of the pods are viable.
Okay. Are the pods, like, attached to the bottom of the hot tub?
Going with the same medicine check, I'll say it looks like they grew out of the bottom of the hot tub.
Okay. Need someone with a real brain before I just try and surgery them out.
Kind of like a fleshy plant.
Yeah, I'll just, I guess, swim back up to the people and say, 2 of them are okay. Should I just, like, well, they're kind of like a plant. Should I just kind of try to, like, you can remove them, I guess?
Yeah, I'd say see if you can just kind of pull them out. Try not to cut anything.
Okay. And I'll swim back down and try to pull them out.
All right. It's a little stuck in there, but with a little pop, it actually comes out of the bottom of the hot tub fairly easily.
Oh, cool. Well, wait, but I don't know. I'll swim back up with it, obviously. Also, this goop that I'm in is pretty cool, and it seems to be keeping them from decomposing. So I don't know if we can do anything with that or not, but here's one.
Okay.
And I'll go back to get the other.
Yep. Easy enough. You now have 2 flesh pods.
Nice.
While she's doing that, Kato will go around to one of the other hot tubs and look down. And he lets you guys know that it looks like there's some more in that hot tub. Although he can't really tell from this distance if they're viable or not. And so, with, I'm assuming Saga being the one to go down and check, and bringing the viable ones up, you guys have about 5 flesh pods.
Cool.
Which will at least get you up to half operations.
Woo!
We're getting somewhere.
All right.
Were there more, like, rooms we could go to and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Although we should drop these off first.
There were a lot of rooms that you guys passed, but Kato seemed to have an idea of where to go. So you guys just kind of followed him.
But I'm so curious now. It's okay. This first.
Okay. So, between the four of you, you can really only carry one flesh pod a person. So
Hold on. Hear me out. I can summon a horse.
Fucking horse, I swear to God.
all right,
Hey, the horse is actually useful here.
that could work. Then we wouldn't even really have to carry it. We could probably just lash all of these to that horse.
Man, this rope is really getting a lot of use.
I told you, man, rope is like your best friend in D&D.
I
Need to
don't know. I
carry
think the
stuff?
horse is my
Need a
best
zip
friend,
line?
but it's okay.
BDSM, you've got it all.
Oh my god.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
I will summon my horse friend.
All right. You summon your horse friend, and with the plenty of rope that the four of you have, you're able to lash all of the flesh pods to the horse. It looks like a weird pack horse with the weirdest cargo, but it's functional. And you start making your way back towards the ship. However,
Oh no.
you do not get far when Kato says, "Did anybody else feel that?" And
No.
now that he pointed it out, you do feel it. There is a vibration in the floor
Oh no.
as something is getting closer.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm gonna get anything from it, but might as well try. Can I try Divine Sense? Not that I think I'll
Well,
get
that's
anything.
only a 30-foot range, isn't it?
Oh, I have no clue. I don't know how to be a
I
paladin.
believe it's only 30 feet, maybe 60.
It's 60 feet.
Well, even
but
60
never
is
mind.
not
I'd
enough.
be able to see it. I won't.
Yeah, well, your divine sense doesn't help anything because it's not any of the things that pop up on divine sense. At least I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't know. I
No,
kind of
no, it's
doubted it
not.
would be anything anyway.
But you can see coming down the tunnel the way that you were going, so blocking your way to the ship, you see a massive form of a you've actually seen one of these before. It's a purple worm coming towards you. However, the worms that you guys have seen, it usually they just have one big opening in the front, showing a toothy maw. This one, however, at the front, it almost looks like it has a strange, fleshy, flower-like head leading the way, and where the bud of the flower would be is just a writhing mass of tentacles.
Oh.
Oh no. That is.
As it is coming right towards the four of you.
Mm.
And it's at that point that we're going to jump back to Amity.
I forgot Taylor was here. I forgot completely. It's so great.
So Amity, you're sitting there with your father, waiting, when you hear a woman's voice say, "Are you the one with friends stuck in space?"
That'd
And
be me.
you look up and you see a woman standing there, a race that you're not quite familiar with. She seems to have yellowish skin, very sharp features in the face, with a series of braided hair coming off the top of her head, and sitting on her back is a wicked-looking curved silver greatsword.
Just gonna look up at her and be like, "Yep, that's me."
Okay. Come with me.
Okay.
Should I come with? Says your father.
I mean, if you want to.
Okay. He follows. So this woman leads you through the chaos that has not died down since you've been here, which it has been a few hours. As she leads you to a separate room, where there looks to be a large, like stone archway in the wall. However, the center of it is just solid brick. And she goes over to floating next to this archway a kind of like crystal apparatus. And she said, "So you are looking, you said they are on the warrior's belt?"
Yes, but I'm not exactly sure the coordinates.
Alright. Well, I can start looking for intelligent life forms, assuming they are intelligent.
I mean, I would hope so. I've been with them for who knows how long.
Alright. And she casts a spell into the crystal, and you can see the crystal. Suddenly, you see from a distance the zoomed out of the asteroid belt, the same view that you saw in the observation deck. And slowly, a like magical, like colorful line starts making its way across the crystal, as it just seems to like wipe across the image. And after waiting another 45 minutes, you it looks like you get a little hit as a section of the asteroid belt is glowing a bright color.
Ooh.
So, she says, "All right, it looks like they are in relative proximity to each other. However, it seems as if they had separated into two groups and are
Yeah, that would make sense.
several hundred feet apart from each other. Do you
Sounds about
care?
right.
Do you care which group?"
Do I care which group?
Yes.
I mean, I want all of them.
Hmm. Well, I can definitely get you one of the groups. Alternatively, I can just send you to the group.
Would I have a way of coming back?
No. It is a one-way trip.
Well, I don't really like that option because we're trying to get back here. Can we just keep an eye on them for a while?
I suppose we can do that. see if they reconvene.
They always reconvene eventually.
All right. Then, as you are waiting for the party to reconvene, he will jump back to this. So, I will bring us over to the map. And so we've got the 4 people in the fight, and then we've also got the rest of you folks. You're not actually there. It's just so that you can see what's going on.
Thanks.
Woo.
Appreciate
Let me just. And there's the horse. All right. So, Gesh, Shilk, Saga, and Kato need to roll initiative. Nice. Roll a natural 1. All right. And I believe Shilk goes before Gesh. All right. So Kato's first. He's going to use a bonus action to pop out his wings. And he will draw the shining sword that he has, and he will fly up next to this thing. And make 2 attacks. Alright, they both hit. It's gonna try and do a stunning strike on this thing. Oh shit, it actually failed. So technically the second attack would be an advantage. Not a crit, but it's fine. So he'll throw some sneak attack on there too. Nice. Wait, that's not right. Oh, that's not the right sneak attack. There we go. That's sneak attack. Still rolled a 1 on this. Alright. So that is 35 plus 25, 60, 72 points of damage. As this thing squeals in pain as it's suddenly struck by Kato's magic sword. Shulk, it's your turn.
Hell yeah, I'm just gonna run up to it. Cause it's fucking stunned.
Yep.
Don't have to give myself advantage. Let's go! And attack.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Cool. Throw some sneak attack on there.
Nice. 15.
It's not like it's gonna move, so there's no point in booming blade.
Fair.
And
yeah,
that's
anything else?
action. And, bonus action. I'm gonna dash so I can move back over here.
Okay, sounds good. Gash, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll just cast a sunbeam on it.
Okay. Another con save. And it fails that as well. So it will take full 32 points of damage. Alrighty.
Then he won't move, but he'll just say, "Do we want to leave? Because I can possibly polymorph this thing, and we can make a getaway." Or
I
should we
mean,
try and fight?
I've got it done, so we might actually be able to kill this thing before it can even do anything.
No,
That's
just
my thought.
say the word, and I will try and polymorph.
Sounds good.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Saga, it's your turn.
I am Saga. Can I, just to be safe, tell my horse to run in the other way away, just so we don't lose more pods?
Sure.
And then I'm going to move up and attack it.
That reminds me. What are we holding the pods, or did we?
They're-
Would we?
They're
put
on the
them down?
horse.
Oh, all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I has advantage because it is stunned.
It is stunned.
I only have one spell slot left. That's upsetting.
Sounds like we should have rested.
Hey, I can have more.
Like I
It just
said,
costs a
an
bonus
hour.
action right now. We're fine. It's okay. I'm going to slice.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yep, that hits.
Yay. Do I smite now or later? What if I miss later? Oh wait, it's okay. Because I am monk, so I will have bonus action attacks. It's fine.
Alright. Another hit.
And then I'll spend a key point to do a flurry of blows.
Sure.
Oh right, I can do stuff with my flurry of blows. Man, it feels like it's been so long. It's okay. I can push it away or I can knock it over. Well, can it be knocked over? I guess I'll try to knock it over, because why not?
Alright.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my open hand button. To knock it prone is Dex.
Okay. Alright, yeah. You successfully knock it prone.
And then I'll hit it once more, hopefully. And I'll smite.
Okay.
Because I want to smite.
Sounds
Sorry.
Alright.
Hmm.
Can you do anything else?
Well, yeah, when I smite, if I want the thingy you just gave me,
Oh, yeah.
I can do it on a smite, so I'm just trying to. But I feel kind of mean now because it's stunned and it's knocked over. Am I gonna try to also make it sleep? But I mean, it's a cool new thing, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
It's an exciting, cool new thing.
All right.
Let's see what this thing looks like. Oh no, I hate it.
All right. In addition to being stunned and prone, it is also now unconscious. That's hilarious.
Oh, the
Guess if
status
it went
effect.
unconscious, it would have
This
been prone
worm was
anyway,
like,
but
oh,
still.
hell yeah, dinner.
Alrighty.
I have 5 feet left. There.
All right, guys. Now we just gotta paralyze it and then restrain it.
Oh wait, I had 10
and-
feet left.
And then incapacitate. No, it's technically unconscious, so incapacitated. Yeah.
We got charm it too, though.
I mean, I'm here. It's already charmed.
Ho! All right. Its turn. It can't do anything. Saga. You hear a whinny as your horse comes running back.
Oh. It can speak to me telepathically.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it comes
Oh, wait.
running back.
Wait,
Telepathically
I'm a liar.
saying,
It can't speak properly.
Oh, okay.
It can understand the language I choose, and then I can communicate with it telepathically. I'm a liar.
Well, yeah. Okay. But it can't respond to you, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, anyway, it comes whinnying back as it is being chased by a second one. Not sure if you can see that, Dark. Pretty sure you can.
Super barely.
Yeah. Alrighty. But it was its action to dash up there. Kato's turn. Sees second giant aberrant worm thing. Attacks the first one again. Hey, look at that. So he'll throw sneak attack on that for the double sneak. Ah, crap! I keep clicking the wrong sneak attack. There we go. So lots of damage. 22 plus 28 is 50. Another 29. 79 points of damage. And he will try do another stunning strike on that one. This time the thing survives, succeeds on the save, so the stun is not continued. He will do another attack. Holy shit, another crit. Be 33, 42. And he'll try another stun. God damn. Now this thing is rolling well on the con saves.
No kidding.
And then he says, fuck it, it looks almost dead anyway, and he's gonna fly over to this other one and spend a key point to kick it a couple times. His flurry of blows. Try another stunning strike on this one now. Makes the save. Second strike. Hits. And that time he got the stun off. All right. Getting a little crazy there. All right. So now this one up here is stunned, and at the end of his turn, this one next to Saga and Shilk is no longer stunned. So Shilk, it's your turn.
Yay! Move up to it. And for fun, I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Alrighty.
Oh, jeez.
It's still prone, isn't it? Yeah. I don't have to.
It is prone and...
No, it's awake. It got a hit.
Oh yeah, he did hit it. So I guess that first crit didn't matter, because it was an auto crit anyway.
Either way.
So,
I have advantage anyway, because it's prone. So I won't bother giving myself the advantage. And I'm just gonna... yeah, we're just gonna... Yep. Looks right to me.
Alright. For 15 plus 11, 26. It is looking real fucked up, but it is still alive.
And then... How far did I move? 5, 10, 15... 5, 10, 15.
hooray.
Let's go help.
Alright. Gesh, it's your turn.
I'm gonna say out loud, I'm going to polymorph that one. We should probably get out of here after we kill the other one. In case more come along. And I'm going to cast polymorph, and I'm going to heighten it so it has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Okay. Talking about the stunned one?
Yes, this one up here.
Gotcha. Alright. So then... magic resistance will cancel out the disadvantage, so just a straight roll. And what type of save is that? Wisdom. Alright. Alright, it still fails. What are you polymorphing it into?
It is a sloth, because we've had success with those before.
Alright, a tiny stunned sloth is now on the ground.
I was a wonderful sloth. Thank you very much.
Like I said, we've had success with those.
Alright. Anything else, Gesh?
I already said what he needed to say, that's it.
Alrighty.
Why do I have the fly icon on?
No idea. Saga.
I'm gonna run up to this one
Alright.
and try to kill it. It's prone.
It is prone. You have advantage. Alright, you actually kill it with the first stab.
Hooray! I guess I'll call my horse over.
Alright. Your horse comes riding on over to you.
And start listening and also slightly head that way. Not smart enough to think to hop on the horse, but I'm
There's
gonna
not
walk.
there's not room on the horse. It's covered in flesh.
Oh
bones.
right, I forgot. Gross.
Alright.
Oop.
Cool. So now there is a sloth on the ground here. Kato ignores it. So because that would just make problems worse. However, as if the universe heard Gesh say something about more, another one shows up. Not that you guys can really... Well, maybe you can tell. I'm not sure what your dark vision is on the map. But another one comes up, using its full action to dash there. And then Kato just like turns to you guys and is like, alright, fuck this. You guys just start running. I'll try to hold it off.
Okay.
And Kato will fly up the 5 feet next to it. He will attack it. First one misses. Second one misses. Gonna hold on to his last key point and just do a single kick. That'll hit. And then he'll try for one more stunning strike using his last key point. And the thing makes the save.
Since he's trying to do that,
Yeah.
I am going to use my reaction
Sure.
to bend luck.
Alright.
Hopefully making it fail.
Okay.
Lowering, by 1. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Kato's DC for that is 19. So that brings it down to 19. So he still makes the save.
Damn. All I needed to do was not roll a 1.
Yep. It was a good attempt though. And then Kato will move back, flying to try and cover your guys' escape. And Shilk, it's your turn.
Okay, time to run. I use my full movement action and bonus action to dash.
Okay. Yeah, you have no problem running away.
See you there.
Gesh, your turn.
Run and action to dash. I don't
All
know
right.
which direction we're going here.
To the left.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I think that's as far
That's
as
how far you get.
Yeah, he was all the way over there.
Oof.
That's as far as he can get. He's not fast like the rogues and the monks.
Well, I could use expeditious retreat, but that takes concentration, and I would lose polymorph.
It's a good point. All right. Then yeah, if that's Gesh's turn, Saga, it's your turn.
It is my turn. Well, I'm gonna tell my horse to follow Shilk.
All right. Yeah. Does so, following Shilk.
But I want to kill it. I will. I actually can't even see it right now. Oh, man. You know, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my channel divinity harness divine power to get what's our proficiency? 5. So up to 3rd level. To get a 3rd level slot back.
All right.
And then I'll hold a dash action for when Gesh moves forward more.
Okay.
So that because I'm gonna stay behind him just in case.
Alrighty. The creature's turn. It will move up and attack Kato. And it will hit Kato. Kato takes 22 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 psychic damage. He will uncanny dodge that to have it. And then Kato needs to make a strength save. We all know how this is gonna turn out. Oh shit, he saved it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Alright. So Kato avoids getting entangled in the tentacles that is this thing's mouth. As a fourth one of these things show up behind that one.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, on Kato's turn, seeing that they just keep fucking coming, he is just gonna fly over. He's gonna pick up Gesh, because Gesh isn't moving too fast. And he's just gonna start flying with Gesh, where even though he's at half speed because he's carrying Gesh, it's still faster. Do you use your ready action to run?
Yes.
Alright, cool. And you follow after. So, now that everybody is just in full retreat at this point, you all keep running. And it's not long before the people in the ship see the people on the station come running out of the darkness. And there's a momentary point of relief when you see them, followed by a wait, why are they running? As you watch coming out of the darkness behind him, a half dozen gargantuan aberrant worm things chasing after them.
Vanya,
Yeah.
I just like point.
I think it's time for us to get started.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on a gun, I guess.
All right. Yeah.
Same.
So, for the sake of brevity, because we are getting pretty close to the session end, the two of you get on guns and start shooting at these things as everybody else quickly runs up to the ship, getting onto the ship, somehow getting the horse onto the ship. And Axiom starts pulling away from the station as these giant worms keep coming. Now there is a dozen of them coming out of the darkness. And as you pull away from the station, just as the worms get up to the dock, for a moment, you believe you're safe. When suddenly all of the worms start levitating.
No!
No, stop it! Stop it!
No!
And floating
I
towards
hate
the ship
this.
off of the dock, as the two of you continue to shoot down them.
Just
This is like
yelling
the worst.
no the entire time.
It's like the
Uh,
worst game of Space Invaders ever.
This is fucking Tremors in space.
In the cargo hold, Kato starts barking out orders for everybody who was on the search party to start frantically untying the battery from the horse to connect them to try and give the ship some more speed.
If I dismissed the horse, would we have to untie them or would they just go drop?
I guess they would just drop at that point.
Bye, horse friend, I love you.
All right. So as you all start grabbing the batteries to try and fix the ship as fast as possible,
Oh god, now they're gonna go everywhere.
as you pick up a pod and take it over into the engine room to connect it, You can make either an Arcana or a Medicine check to try and connect it into the ship.
Oh man. Well, it's an easy choice, but come on, Saga. Oh, I don't have advantage. Oh, it's the same roll.
Well, yeah, fuck. I'm giving myself advantage. Fuck this. Damn it!
Ooh, don't break it.
And I think I used my luck blade already, so
Oof.
All right. Well, luckily, Saga and Gesh were successful. So you got a little bit more speed, Axiom.
Mhm.
As you start pulling away, and as Vanya and Rowan continue to shoot, down at the at these levitating worms chasing you through space, your ship slowly pulls away from the station, slowly picking up speed to the point where they are no longer moving fast enough to catch you. And it's at that point that you feel a little bit of relief.
Mhm.
Yeah, the ship pulls away.
Okay.
I was waiting for that until moment for a second there.
Yeah, I was waiting for the but.
All right.
Like, don't you fuck with me, Mike.
Now that we're not in combat anymore, you're able to connect the rest of the batteries, putting the ship at least up to half speed.
Mhm.
And yeah, the party reconvenes on the bridge. I don't know about you guys, but I vote no more space stations, please.
And also,
Yeah.
this
We got
time I
more
recommend
pods
that
out of
run.
it.
We should run.
We did run.
I know, but that was before we realized there was 2 more coming.
And let me guess. No diamonds, nothing.
We didn't get
We
a
got
chance to look for
pods.
diamonds.
think the
We got
I mean,
pods.
if you
Pods
go back
were
and
more
look,
important.
you are welcome to.
I'm staying here next time.
All right.
I'll go.
Jesus Christ.
So, as you guys pull away from the station, Amity, the woman informs you that it looks as if your party has reconvened.
Okay. That's great. Let's go get him. Or you go get him. I don't really know what's going on.
Essentially, what's going to happen is I'm going to lock on to them, and we're going to pull them here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What about
All right.
Amity's body?
Oh god, don't you do this to me, Mike.
Are we gonna leave all Amity's possessions behind?
So, as you guys are pulling away from the station, suddenly a massive spectral gate appears at the entrance to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we keep just having doors?
No,
I'm
no.
so tired of this.
And I would like everybody to make a charisma saving throw.
You know I'm fantastic at those.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably in my aura.
Oh, squash.
Is she? Are we?
Send me
I'm
away.
pretty sure we. I was gonna say, I think we want to fail this though, don't we?
Well, but your
We don't know
characters
what's
don't
going
know
on.
that. You don't
What?
know
I
that.
know, no, I know. But we're all rolling so good.
I know.
Mike, if the inverse happens from the finale of campaign 1 where I'm the only one that gets sucked through something and everybody else stays, I'm going to be so mad.
It's funny you say that because that's exactly what happens.
Oh my
So
lord.
as you're all staring at this spectral gate, you all feel a tug as you're being pulled towards it, but you're able to fight it off. Everybody except for Vanya, who gets ripped away from you and gets pulled across the room into the gate, which shuts
No.
suddenly.
No. My God.
Amity, as you watch the archway suddenly fill with light, a few moments later, Vanya comes flying in through the gate.
Oh my God. I'm glad to make it so clear.
Vanya, you get pulled through a tunnel of light and find yourself lying on the ground next to a very much alive Amity. And you have the thought, am I dead?
Am I dead? I was thinking the same fucking thing.
And I think
There it is.
I think that's a pretty good point to stop tonight.
I hate you.
Yeah,
I
great.
hate you. With
Just-
the white hot intensity of 1,000 suns.
Well, on that note, I will end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and have a happy New Year. And we will catch you next week.
Next year.
Happy New Year!
Next year, next week. Good night.
Das ist so
Bye,
fun.
bye.